As I come through the most secure building right here. This is the port entrance, and you can see this whole thing is a mess. Nothing much has changed since Hurricane Dorian. 1 year later, I could do these videos all day as I exit the most secure port in the Bahamas. And one thing I've seen here over 1 year, this Baker's Bay, maybe somebody from Baker's Bay will have some pride and some shame and move this truck. This has been here from September. 1 year. 1 year later, it's still parked up there, man. Move that garbage. If it's garbage, put it on the garbage. Don't leave it there as an eyesore. And that's what they've been doing. And that's what they haven't been doing for 1 year. And these containers, I did a video. Well, I wish I could bring back that video. I don't know how to get my old videos. But I did a video right here at this spot on the 31st of August. And standing by these same containers and saying the danger, how those containers run like a bullet. This is where Customs main building used to be. This is the entrance to the main custom building. All that's happened is the building is being moved. But I was talking about the danger of these containers. And boy, did they kill people in the mud. One of them come at you 200 miles an hour. There's no chance of survival. And one of the interesting things that happened here, the 31st, I saw a bunch of Haitian. They were right here. One little short one. And he said I should go and visit Haiti. So if I go to visit Haiti, I will never come back. I said, boy, you got to be crazy. You from Haiti, you don't want to go to Haiti. And you're talking about if I visit Haiti, how beautiful it is. I wouldn't come back. Well, you go to Haiti and you stay. Don't you come back. I ain't going. But he was collecting pallets. I said, what are you doing with those pallets? I know what he's doing with the pallets, but I asked him, what are you doing with those pallets? I just want to give you some insight on how far I've won. And these are the pallets that they were collecting. They had about 50 or 60 of them pallets. I say, buddy, what are you going to do with those pallets? They for when the water rise. We could walk, we don't have to walk in the mud because everybody knows why it's called the mud. When it rains, it's mud. So he has the pallet to walk on. I said, buddy, you must be like Jesus. You're going to have to walk on water because the water is going to be above the building. How are you going to put pallets and stock up pallets when the hurricane, the water is going to be above the building, and most cases the building going to be gone? He laughed at me. You crazy man. I said, but we won't see you after the hurricane. Boy, and I ain't see him either. I don't know if he is one of the missing. But I'll show you another area where I was right along here. Trying to, as I bring back memory of the 31st, trying to warn the Haitians about the danger of staying here during hurricane. Just recanting, and I pulled right on the side of the street here because I saw, pulled right on the side of the street here. I'll say, go down memory lane. Somebody told me they're so sad today. I say, sad? They'll be glad you're living. What you sad for? Sad. It's time to rejoice. And I was right here and talking to the Asian lady behind here, which is all grown up now, and some little Haitian boys stoned me. But I just want to say to my brothers that don't know whether they're Haitians or Bahamian, with my passport, it's a beautiful country to be in. And there were only two of us going through the mud and the peace. It was me and a Seventh-day Adventist pastor. I took time out because I recognized the danger that was coming my way. And I said, buddy, y'all stoning me. Why y'all throwing rock on me? But 10 little boys trying to stone me while I'm trying to warn them. Remind me of Noah and the Ark. I said, well, y'all a little behind. Could throw rock at me. But September 1st, y'all wouldn't be there. By God, September 1st, a year later, they're in there. I don't know if they made it, but if they stayed in that house that they were in, they were amongst the missing. And this is what the Bahamas government has done. There's cheap fencing all along here, put cement there. I don't know what they expect to do here, but you can see how huge, came back, you can see how huge the mud was, 5,000 in that area, the mud and the peas. And that's what you got here. All the house was down here was flattened. Only one house remained, that house right there. Everything else along here went out to sea. The water rise inside here over 20 feet and float that boat from the shoreline all the way up there. And that's my reflection of not much. It's still much a ghost town. And that's the history of my video and trying to warn the Haitians while y'all running on, all y'all Haitian Bahamian. Which one of y'all went inside the mud and warned your people like Kai Mills, Karen Self did? Took up my time, 3 hours of my time, and went through, and I got stoned, and you tell me how not to speak. But I spoke for and to your people the 31st day of August 2019, and I told them the 1st of September 2019 will be a game changer, and sure it is. That's for the government. That's the only thing the government could be proud of, and I am proud that they finally, that's one thing I can say the government did, that I was in agreement with, to take this eyesore called the mud and the peas, 5,000 strong illegals out of the middle of Marshall. But man, everybody there was not illegal. What the government ought to have done, whoever was living there, that was Bahamian, poor Bahamians. You had to be poor to be renting in the mud. Bahamians, they should have made sure that they have a place when they destroyed what was left of their place. The government shouldn't just let them go there like animals and fend for yourself. The government destroyed, the government should have brought something better, especially after they escaped with only their lives. That is the caring F&M government that we thought that was in power. But these guys ain't ready. Bunch of asses and idiots that's running the F&M party and running this country to the ground. Kai Case.